What's going on YouTube? Daybreak748 coming back at you guys with yet again another S.H.Figuarts figure review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the S.H.Figuarts Son Goku Kaiohken version. Now you might be thinking, Daybreak, where the heck can I pick up one of these? Well, unfortunately this one is an exclusive to the Tamashii Nation's 10th World Tour 2017. So you had to go to New York City to Grand Station Terminal, and yeah, that's where you had to pick this one up. They had a limited amount there, and I was fortunate enough to be there early enough to get my hands on one of these awesome repaints. So here we go. First thing is first, you get the standard mailer box for this particular figure, so pretty cool. As soon as you take it out of the packaging, which is nothing special, it's just a mailer box, there's nothing else, you get this right here. Now this one right here has the Tamashii Nation's 10th World Tour logo right up in front. You have the picture of the actual figure inside. On this side, once again, another picture of the Goku that you're going to be seeing here throughout the review, and the World Tour design. On back, you have a nice colorful version of that same exact logo, and that's pretty much it. Now, as soon as I've showcased all of the outer packaging, so let's take the slip cover off, and there you go. Now this is quite reminiscent of the older style packaging because we have that pixelated art here, which is pretty freaking epic. I kind of dig this packaging more than the newer packaging. It's just personal taste, I guess. But yeah, you have the open display window, you have Son Goku Kaiohken version right here, sticker of authenticity, and the same crap that we're used to seeing at this point in time. So with that said, that takes care of all of the packaging. Let's take Goku here out of the box and we'll see what he has to offer. Be back in a few. And we are back. We have Son Goku in his Kaiohken form, and he looks absolutely beautiful. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yes, it's nothing new. It's straight up a repaint of the regular power down Goku that we got earlier. But hey, nevertheless, I think this is a fantastic looking figure. Why? I think because Tamashii Nations, they did something really awesome here. They gave you the figure, but then they also gave you this aura effect piece. Now usually they do not do that. They just give you a figure and you have to buy these effect pieces separately. But to have this version of Goku with this aura effect piece, it just makes the figure really stand out. I feel like this could be a great little display piece with maybe the Scouter version of Vegeta, and that's it. That's all you need, and it would look pretty freaking epic. So before I go any further into this figure review, let's talk about the accessories. So once again, you get this aura effect piece, which is a first when it comes to the DBZ franchise, because they usually make us buy these effect pieces separately. It's pretty much the same ones that we've seen before, but it just has this nice reddish hue when it comes to the plastic that they used. So pretty awesome that they gave us that. They also gave us pretty much the same exact accessories from the original release of the Power Down Goku. You have the screaming face, you have this stern face right here, and then you have this angry face right here where he looks like he's about to just attack Vegeta because he hurt all his friends. So that's that. You also get a couple of sets of hands. You get these Kamehameha hands or Fire Blast hands, you get the Spirit Bomb hands, you get the fighting posed hands, you get the karate chopping hands, and then you get the instant transmission hands. Now something to note about these faces, and it makes sense, it has a lot of shading up on top here, has shading on his jaw lines, and just has this red, I keep saying it, I know, but it has this red hue to it, and it's because he's supposed to be in Kaioken form. So it makes a lot of sense. So it looks really, really good in my opinion. Now, the last accessory that you get is the same exact Kamehameha effect piece that we got with the original release, but this time around you see that it has the red paint or red plastic that they used instead of the blue and white. So that's that. When it comes to the actual figure, you know what you're getting with this particular figure. Why? Well, it's because, like I mentioned, it is literally a straight repaint of the original Goku that we've gotten. And as you guys can probably tell, it has the same old articulation that we've gotten in the past. So nothing special here. When it comes to the head articulation, can look all the way down, so that's pretty good. Can look up that far. If you push any further, you're definitely going to pull this head off the peg, so keep that in mind. The head can look left, right, it can pivot, and it does have neck articulation. When it comes to the arms, the shoulders can go down that far, can go up that far. This piece, this I guess this part of his upper clothes or whatever, his gi, it's connected to the shoulder right here, so you can maneuver the shoulder and then close this in so it looks more, I guess, fluid like. He has a bicep swivel right here, double jointed elbows, and the hands can go full 360 and they're on a little pivot. Now, the cool thing and the thing that I really miss when it comes to the newer style Dragon Ball Z figures is the fact that this, bam, did you guys hear that click? This clicking is there to get him in some more dynamic poses. So as you guys can clearly see, I can make Goku crunch forward quite far. He can go all the way back. Yes, you're gonna see that gap, but this belt is made in a way where it's loose and it'll just float there, so you can kind of cover it up. So I miss that with the newer figures. When it comes to the legs, he does have the pull down feature that I really miss with the newer molds, but it's there. The kicks, you could get him in some crazy dynamic poses. You could get him sitting cross-legged or Indian style. Now I know some people are gonna hate this. Yes, it's once again the older mold, so you're gonna see this ugly joint come out, so keep that in mind. When it comes to the feet, his feet can swivel, can pivot, and he has the nice toe joint. So all in all, I think this is a pretty awesome exclusive. I like the fact that they didn't give us a new character as an exclusive, because I don't think that would be fair for all the other people who couldn't make it. But I understand how some people might be annoyed about this because they can't get their hands on this version of Goku, which is pretty iconic. He needed this form to beat Vegeta, and he's used it in the past where he needed to power up a little bit further. So I could understand why people might be annoyed, but hey, that's the way it goes. And yeah, that's that. With that said, I give this figure, I would say, a 9 out of 10 because it would have been even more awesome if they tweaked the body, but unfortunately they didn't do that. But the fact that we do get the aura effect piece, we get this nice slip-on cover, the fact that we get all of these the faces and the interchangeable parts, it makes it a overall great looking figure. So with that said, guys, if you have any questions or concerns about this particular figure, leave it in the comment section down below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And yeah, what do you guys think about this particular figure? Were you able to get your hands on one of these? If so, what are your thoughts? Guys, thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy day to watch this. This is Daybreak 748. I'm signing out. Peace out, guys.